there is a really cute spot in Elgin that's celebrating their second anniversary soon. It's called Lo-Fi Coffee House and Studio, and founder and baker Ashley Dalkey is here to tell us more about her space. I think it's precious. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here, and I want to ask you a little bit about Lo-Fi and why you wanted to start it. You came to culinary school right here in Austin.
Yes, so we moved from Alaska so I can go to culinary school, and baking and coffee has always been something I've wanted to do, and here we are.
Yeah. So when you were going through culinary school, what spoke to you about baking, pastries, that kind of thing? Because it's much more chemistry oriented, scientific. You have to be a lot more precise than with something like cooking.
Right, yeah, I think it's the artistic background behind it. Yeah, you can get so creative, and everything is just so beautiful, it seems.
It seems. Yeah, absolutely. You brought us some beautiful pieces here to show us. Just wanted to ask a little bit more about the studio portion of Lo-Fi House, Coffee House and Studio. So coffee obviously on tap, it's available. Do you guys do all different types of like espresso and things like that?
Yep, so full service coffee bar, espresso, cold brew, full service bakery now, and the studio portion is we're big in the art community in Elgin. So we host a number of workshops, pop-ups. We have an art show happening right now that just started last night.
So exciting.
Yep, so we really try to support the local art community in Elgin.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about some menu highlights, but you actually brought them for us to see here in person. And I never know if I'm saying it right. Scone. It depends on what side of the pond I think you're on.
Right.
But talk to me, starting with the scone that you've got over there.
Yeah, so we have our savory scone. It's a cheddar and herb buttermilk scone. Our ham and cheese croissant.
That sounds amazing.
This is a favorite. This is our strawberry almond croissant. Plain butter, Queen Amman, another scone. This is sweet cherry vanilla. And our brownie. It's a raspberry swirl brownie.
Wow.
A yogurt blueberry coffee cake. And then our infamous brown butter chocolate chunk cookies.
Okay, you said the brown butter makes it a multi-step cookie.
It is.
But worth it.
So worth it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it means you literally have to brown the butter, y'all. Like, yeah, it is.
Yep.
And then, of course, cookie dough loves to be cold before
exactly.
it gets baked. So there are a couple of things happening.
Yeah, it's a multi-day cookie, but it's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to come back to Queen Amman. We were talking about it. If you're a fan of a certain British baking show that happens to show on Netflix, you will probably know about these little guys right here because they have been kind of a blind challenge before. You say they're kind of new to Elgin. You're educating people about them.
I think so. I think people were kind of surprised to see something on the menu that they couldn't pronounce easily.
It's like Kouign, just so
and
everyone.
there's like a dash and multiple ends. But it's been really exciting to bring some new culinary stuff into Elgin.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to split one open
Yeah.
just so people can understand, like you can see the multi-layers that are happening here on the Queen Amman. But as you said, people ask if it's a muffin. And so I
Yeah.
just want to split this sucker open so that you can see it opens like a croissant does.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it looks absolutely delicious. Okay. You also brought some finishing work to do. So you're kind of calling this a croissant of sorts.
Yeah. So it's basically our Queen Amman croissant dough filled with an almond paste, strawberry jam, and then topped with fresh strawberries, and then a cream cheese whip.
A cream cheese whip. Okay, so you've got the cream cheese whip here.
do.
It looks really nice on the way you've done it, but I'm going to need a little instruction. Why don't you tell me how it goes?
I'll demo this first one.
Sure. She's probably going to do it like this too.
Well, we'll see. Just do a little wave back and forth.
A little wave
and
back and
stop,
forth.
And then that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'm
Easiest
going to
way
try.
is to wrap it around your thumb.
Oh, wrap it around my thumb. Okay, hang on.
Yep.
Like this. I don't know what I'm doing.
That works too.
Yeah.
Like this.
I'm learning
then
from the
wrap it.
teacher. Aha.
Like that way.
Like
There you
this,
go.
y'all. Okay, look at that.
Yeah.
And then start high up.
Yep. High up.
Okay.
And then go back and forth, back and forth.
I'm wiggling.
There you go.
I'm
there you go.
wiggling.
Stop.
Okay.
And then you're done.
Okay, it's not the
Beautiful.
most vertical, but you did teach me something. I was just told in my ear that my director and my producer are disowning me because I did such a bad job.
No, it's
but
gonna taste delicious either way.
gonna be just as tasty, I promise.
Yes.
And with a cream cheese whip, something like that, what else would that go well with?
We use it on a lot of our pastries. You can use it as a cake filling, cupcake topping, Danish filling. It's a nice vanilla bean whipped cream, but it's stabilized with a little bit of cream cheese.
Right, yeah.
Nice and
Thicker.
nice and pipeable.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so let's talk about your second birthday bash, which
Yes.
is coming up, and congratulations
Thank
on
you.
it. Yeah, what are you going to be doing there?
Yes, so May 24th, Lo-Fi is celebrating our second anniversary, and we're doing more of a kind of a higher carnival party.
Okay.
I get like a little bit elevated carnival party. We're gonna be grilling some food. We have cotton candy, homemade pretzels, kettle corn, face painting.
Did I see Fancy Fluff?
Fancy Fluff will be there with cotton candy.
I haven't
Yeah.
talked to her in years. I'm so glad to hear she's still around because she comes up with wacky flavors.
Oh yeah, we're so
Oh man, we're gonna have to call her back into the studio, but that's a lot of fun. And then face painting, I think you mentioned.
face painting, games, giveaways, the works.
All
Yeah.
sorts of fun. Okay, and then you did mention arts and culture. That's really big to y'all. There's an event in Elgin starting today.
It started last night.
Oh, last
The kickoff was last night. They have studio tours all day today and tomorrow, as well as workshops.
Okay.
So we have an event at the shop today. We have a storyteller, and then we have 2 pop-ups artists tomorrow.
Lovely. So get to attend a lot of things and eat and drink
Yes.
lovely pastries and
Yeah.
coffee along the way. Ooh, this sounds so dreamy. All right, Ashley, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, learn more about exciting upcoming events and all that the store has to offer by visiting in person in Elgin or by going online to loficoffeehouse.com.